All right. Well, so I said, call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, the honest parcel, great millstone, room teach well. He said, takes all y'all in four corners of the earth. And this is the year 2021. Haitian is coming. And I just want to go into this video right quick. You know, it's about these unruly ass kids, disobedient kids, rebellious ass children. All right. So I want to hit this video. I'm going to play this video right quick. Um, and then I'm gonna pull some scriptures out. Ain't no color. Too light, nigga. Eat your food, ho. Corn flaky ass nigga. Hey, Sean, get out my face. Just come get it, man. Get out my face. You ain't got my face, man. That's my goddamn face. Hey, what? Nigga, wait. Don, wait. Wait. Get it? Get it, Now, Italy, you gonna talk about it? What you talking about? You want to stop? Your hands, please. That's okay. Fuck you. Dude, I have a heart attack. You're not like this. You're choking out. What you talking about? You're choking out. You see this fight? You stand up and let go, nigga. Person up, bro. Come on, son. I was just doing that silly ass shit. All right, right here, man, about these rebellious ass children, man. These kids is fucking rebellious in this time in this day. And this was back in 2013. All right, this video is an old video, but it's just showing that the lack of respect that's going on in this earth today about these children being rebellious. Right quick, I want to pull out Isaiah, and I know Isaiah, believe me, Isaiah is not is dealing with Israel, but which is us as a whole. But this is a part of Isaiah 30. This is actually a part of it. This is Isaiah 30, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. Let me right here. Yeah. This is Isaiah 30 and 1. Woe to the rebellious children, which the Lord is talking about Yasharallah. He's talking about all of our people, but all of because we are children, we are the Lord's children. But in your case, in your households, in your families, your children are rebellious as hell. All right, these little niggas going around robbing, stealing, killing from each other, beating up their parents, doing all kind of wickedness on this earth, man. Okay, so woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shah, that take counsel, but not of me. Right, because they take counsel of what? Of the land of Egypt. They take counsel of the so-called white man. All right, they do all the things that they take the counsel of their other rebellious ass friends. Okay, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit. And what spirit are they covered in? Wickedness, the spirit of Satan, of Esau. All right, that they may add sin to sin. All right, and and like I said once again, this can be used in a lot of different manners because also when you have children, your children can be rebellious. They can be wicked. They can be they get sinful. They get out of order. All right. Uh, right here, I want to go back and let me read this right here. Uh, oh, and the point is watching this garbage right here, man. Watching this garbage ass video. I just happened to stumble upon the video and watching this mess, man. A son, putting his hands on his father, man. Hey, you come out of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Your utmost respect. That man should have the utmost respect for his father, that he brung him back to this earth, man. It's his father. His father brung him back here. And without his father, his little young disrespectful ass wouldn't be able to be here, man. All right. But this is what you get. This is what you get. The sons standing up against their fathers, man. Not having respect. All right. This right here, this is this is um this is Mark 7 and 8. For laying aside the commandment of Yahweh, ye hold the traditions of men, as the washing of pots and cups, and many others such like things ye do. All right, so you holding the things of the world. You got all their philosophies. You taking on all their customs, everything about this world you do. Because Esau jump on their parents. They kill their parents. You know what I'm saying? They have no morals and values. All right, verse 9. And he said unto them, he said unto them, full well ye reject the commandments of Yahweh, that ye may keep your own traditions. For Moses said, honor thy father and thy mother, and whosoever curseth father or mother, let him die the death. All right. Let him die the death. Hey, so this little motherfucker need to die. All right. This motherfucker needs to die the death. He need to be put to death, man. He shouldn't be allowed to live another day. This little boy should have not been able to after that, everybody in that house should have stomped his fucking ass out. Everybody in there should have got up and stomped the dogs out his ass. All right. He should not be able to live no more. He cursed himself by jumping on his own father, man. All right. That's like Yahweh Shai jumping on Yahweh. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, what? Like, Yahweh Shai not doing nothing Yahweh said. You don't go against your father. That man brought you on this earth. So right here, this is let me grab this right quick. Let me jump to Salakia. Let me jump to Exodus right quick. This right here is Exodus. This is Exodus 21. Exodus It's Exodus 21 and 17. And he that curseth his father or mother shall surely be put to death. Okay. All right. So hey, that's playing this table, man. And what did Yahweh say? I come not to destroy the law. So we still under the law, man. So by right, you really, when you going against now these guys right here, like this guy right here, he literally put his hands on his father. He need to be put to death because he actually put hands on his father. Right? That's some wicked shit, man. All right. This is let me see. I'm gonna get, it says this, let me get Proverbs right quick. This is Proverbs. This is Proverbs. Because a matter of fact, because there's men in the sting of ours who lack the respect for their parents, and I know I get that your parents, a lot of them ain't in the truth. Right? A lot of them not supping in the truth and don't understand, but you come from them, okay? Irregardless of what they are or not, you still respect and honor them. So the days of your life, so you can live longer, right? Whether they doing right or wrong by you, when you become a man, you move out, you go take care of your business, but you don't bring strife into your family's house. You don't go up at odds against your father, man. You know, you respect your father and mother. And that's even when they wicked in the world, because it was your father that brung you in this motherfucker. You understand? You know, and it's your mama that bore you out into the earth. All right. So you always respect that. Lord respects, right? Not saying that you gotta worship the gods that they worship or whatever, if they being wicked and going off like they being, but you respect them as your heads, long as you're under their roof. Then when you out, you go do what you do, man. You don't like something, you say, hey, go do what you do. You know, be a man and live and go do your thing. You know, but if you sitting up in your father's house and you put hands on them, you know, hey, that's death unto you, man. That's your death. You know, wicked or righteous, man. You know, that's not what we here for, man. It's about order and honor, man, respect. Okay? Israel is rebellious as fuck. That's why the Lord called us rebellious as hell. So I read that in Isaiah 30. Woe to you, rebellious children. All right. And that's also, like I said, it's talking about a whole nation because we rebelled against Yahweh Bashim al Shah. But it's also you rebellious ass children unto your parents, man. Woe and destruction unto you. And let me, you know what? And a point that I even say that, man. You know, hold on, I got this right here. This is this is Deuteronomy, I think. Let me jump back to Deuteronomy. This is Deuteronomy 21. This is Deuteronomy 21. Then I'm gonna jump back to Proverbs 20. But this is Deuteronomy 21 and 18. While I said that, let me get this while I'm thinking. Because that's why the Lord said, man, that all goes apart in it, though. You understand? You know, these scriptures is you got to be able to see it. You know, 21. This is Deuteronomy 21 and 18. Yeah, 21 and 18. If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him, will not hearken unto them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gate of his place. And they shall say unto the elders of his city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. And all the men of the city shall stone him with stones that he die. Okay? So right there. So that lets you know right there that Isaiah 30 can be used for Deuteronomy 21. And these rebellious ass Israelites, man. In this world, these children that don't know to respect their fathers and mothers, man. And on that same note, you know, my mother wasn't in the children. My father was gone, and but shit, you know, hey, but I looked out and done for her, you know, just as she was, hey man, in the, you know, a woman of the elect. But no, was she? No, was she 2/3? Yeah, but I respected her, man. I respected her, man. You know, because why? I wanted my days of my life to be longer, man. I didn't want the Lord to look at me. You can't respect the very people I gave that brung you upon the face of the earth. Now, my father, I just didn't know him, you know. And then when I did get to kind of know him a little bit, you know, I didn't really know him for long and have him for long to really have much of a meaningful relationship. But the point, hey, I'm glad I had him for one, because at what he do, and he brought me back to this. He brought me back here so I can get back to my father, Yahweh Bashim al Shah. You know, so I respect that part. I have that respect for that. So hey, blessings to it, because now I can get back to the Lord. I can get right now, because whatever I did in my past life, I was able to get back here to correct my shit now. So hey man, I thank that man for bringing me back. Why? No matter if he was there or not, but what he do for me, he gave me a chance to get my shit back right, man. With Yahweh Shah, with Yahweh, you know, and that's the ultimate goal. Is I'm able to get my shit back with my heavenly Father, you know. All right. So once again, this is Deuteronomy 20 and 18. No, it's Slocky. Let's go over here to 20 and 20, 20 and 20. And they shall say unto the elders of the city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. he is a glutton and a drunkard, and all the men of the city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So shall thou put evil away from among you. So a rebellious kid is evil, man. It's an evil, wicked nigga. He's a wicked ass nigga. He's evil, wicked, iniquity, sinful, glutton, a drunkard, you know? And all Israel shall hear and fear. Right, man. Because the Lord don't play that shit. That's a commandment now. That's a commandment of the Lord, man. But now can we practice it now today? No. Because what happened? You in Esau's kingdom and you'll be thrown under the jail and everything else. But the point is that under the Lord's laws, under the Lord's rules, this is the way we're supposed to govern ourselves. This is what keep our daughters from being whores. This is what keeps our sons from being rebellious. Is because they know in the back of my mind, if I fuck up and go off, hey, my people fuck around to kill my ass. You know? So no, I'm not about to, I'm not about to do that, man. You know? All right, this is hold on, wait, give me a second, bro. I'm try. Let me look something up real quick. Um Give me a second. Let's see. No. Let's see. All right, but I can't think of. Oh, there was another one that I was trying to think of, but I can't think it out right now. But I'm gonna go here though. I know I got one here. This is Proverbs 20 and 20. All right, it's Proverbs. This is Proverbs 20 and 20. Whoso curseth his father or his mother, his lamp shall be put out in obscure darkness, man. All right. When your lamp is put out in obscure darkness, what does that mean? Your ass is done. You go back to sleep. Rock your ass right back to sleep. You know what I mean? You know? Hold on. Give me a second. All right. Yeah, Con. Let's see. Let's see. All right. My bad, Slocky for that little pause. I was trying to find the script. Scripts keep hitting me in my head, and I can't keep. It's I can't remember exactly where it was at, but I remembered, but I don't. But it's all right. But I'm gonna go here. I got another scripture. I'm here anyway. It just popped in my mind. I can't fully remember what it says, so I'm trying to remember it in my brain. But all right. But trying to get my lob to recall what I was thinking. But all right. But this is Second Samuel. Uh Okay, yeah, this is Second Samuel 7 and 12. And when thy days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers. This is the Lord talking to King David. And when thy days be fulfilled, and thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, I will set up thy seed after thee, which shall proceed out of thy bowels. Okay. And I will establish his kingdom. That's Yahweh. Okay. He shall build, which was Solomon, but came back as Yahweh because the kingdom is Yahweh's. All right. He shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever. I will be his father, and he shall be my son. If he committeth iniquity, sin, I will chasten him with the rod of men and with the stripes of the children of men. You understand? So that's the way the Lord gets down. So that's why when the Lord tell you that this little nigga here should have had the dogs beat out of him, man. He should have had the breath of life taken from him from getting his ass beat, man, for the wickedness that he did unto his father, man. That shit was wicked. That's wicked to sit there and jump on his father, no matter how he felt. He in his father's house, eating his father's food, shitting on his father's toilet, pissing in his father's toilet, okay? Using his lights, playing his video games, you know? And he's doing all the things. It ain't shit his, but he's standing up, poked up with his chest out, like he the man, you know? So that's why this wickedness got to get cut off and cut out, man. You know, Yahweh don't play that shit. Hey, this is let me see. This is Ephesians. Let me get Ephesians, the 6th chapter right quick. There we go. All right, this is Ephesians 6:1. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor thy father and thy mother, which is the first commandment with promise, man. Do you understand? It was a commandment, which is the first commandment with promise. Ephesians 6:2. Honor your father and thy mother, which is the first commandment, man. So you got to make sure that you handle your business, man. The Lord ain't playing that shit with that rebelliousness. Okay. Verse 3, that it may be well with thee, and thou mayest live long on the earth. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to read verse 4 too, just to get, so we can get the complete understanding. And ye fathers, provoke not your children to wrath, but bring them up in the nature and admonition of the Lord, man. So bring them up right. Bring them up under the guise of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Don't be bringing your kids all up in this fuckery, man, this foolery, right? That's why, and that's why he had a rebellious ass son, because he provoked him in these manners. He brung him up to be a nigga. So when you grow them to be that way, that's the way they'll go. All right, raise them the way you want them to go, and they'll go that way, man. And this is what he did. He raised a nigga. All right, he raises him as a nigga, and he became a nigga, and that's what you get, you know. But even with that, he's still, this nigga's rebellious. All right, he still need to be put to death for his wickedness. All right, all right. Let me see. I had another one. Let me go here. Salakia. Yeah, Khan. Let me get that's Proverbs 1:8. Let me get Proverbs 1 and 8. Might read up a bit. I'm not sure. Let me grab this out of Proverbs right quick. All right, this is Proverbs. Salakia. I gotta get there. Khan. It's Proverbs 1 and 8. Khan. It's Proverbs 1 and 7. All right. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh, is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. Okay, and your spiritual father and your earthly father, right? You still, when you were born, you have a father on this earth, which is, you know, your dad or whatever you call him, you know. But also you know, your spiritual father, Yahweh, All right, and your mother is this wisdom, man. These scriptures, they were, despise not the Bible, man. The scriptures, the Lord's word. Despise not Yahweh, you know. But also your parents that birthed you, hey, you supposed to respect them. I read the scripture on that, man, back in Deuteronomy, bro. You gotta hold. You still, even whether if you want to or you don't, right? But this is for your life, man. All right, the Lord brought you here, right? What did the Lord do to them little rebellious ass children, man? That was fucking with Elisha when Elisha came when he said, "Go up, thy bald head, go up, thy bald head," and what did he do? Elisha called down the she bears on him, man. All right, and what did the Lord do? Let them she bears rip them fucking kids apart, man. Lord's no respecter of persons. He don't give a fuck. But you're not going to disrespect your elders. And Elisha is like your father, man. All right, he's just your father on the spiritual side. He's just what you would call your spiritual father because he's your guy. He guiding you spiritually, like your biological father should be doing. Is guiding you spiritually back to Yahweh Shem Shah, right? He's that way. He's not provoking you into wickedness, man. Right, and then you don't end up having a wicked ass, rebellious ass son. All right. All right. Now this is Proverbs 1:8, 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instructions of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. Okay. All right. This is let me. You know what? Let me. I just. You know what? Let me get this scripture right quick. And like I said once again, I'm gonna use the scripture for this now because this is really it plays good with this with what I'm talking about. This I just thought about. This is Jeremiah. Uh, this is Jeremiah 5. Yeah, come on. This is Jeremiah 5 and 23. But this people have a revolting and a rebellious heart. They are revolted and gone. Okay. They are revolted and gone, man. So this hey, that dude, he got a revolting heart, man. And his father probably do too. But no, I don't know. His father probably was in order with his father. I don't know, but he didn't raise him in that same order, man. He didn't raise him under the law, statutes, and commandments. So how about Shemi Shai? He didn't, he raised him back in wickedness, man. He let this boy come back in wickedness, and what he do? He leashed out at his own father, man. The man that gave him life on this earth. You know. All right. This is let me see where I want to go. Mm, I got about two more scripts and I'm gonna close out. Um, this is going to be. Let me see. Slovakia for the pause. I just want to get somewhere else I want to go. Yeah, Con. I'm gonna put last two scriptures right quick. Um, Hold on. This is right quick. Yeah, that's it. This is Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and they fathers, man. So they and they fathers, man. So hey, if he brought his son up in wickedness, hey, Israel, Yasharallah, Judah, you are a rebellious house, man. The house of Israel, the house of Judah, you are some rebellious motherfuckers, man. And you bring these rebellious ass niggas back, man. This is what you bring back into the earth. All right. You bring all this rebellion back on yourself, man. Because why? Because you fell against the laws and statutes and commandments. So Yahweh Shem Shai. You put the Lord laws behind you to the side. The Lord stopped mattering to you. Turned your back on Yahweh Shem Shai, as we all did. But see, well, us brothers come back into the faith and we understand and we ask for our repentance. We ask the Lord to forgive us for our folly, for our foolishness, for our wickedness. And you start bringing your house up into the and under the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. You know, okay. Verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. All right. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. Them niggas impudent and stiff-hearted, man. He has no, look at him, prideful, man. Stand up in his father's face, man. His father looks old as shit, man. He looks like old, old fat dude, man. You know what I'm saying? But he's stiff-hearted, man. He's impotent. All right. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord power Yahweh, and they whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. For they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them. All right. So we bringing this out so that way they know, man. We see what you've done, Israel, Yasharallah. But you know what? The prophets is back, and we talking against all your shit, man. We signed and crying against you, as well as we signed and crying against Esau chiefly. But we bringing out your shit because it's the shit that you've done is what got us here in the first place. All right. It's my last scripture. Okay. This is my last scripture right here. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 30, or this is Sirach. Some brothers, because you get mixed up with Ecclesiastes, but this is Sirach chapter 30, verse 1. He that loveth his son causes him, hold on, Salakia. Give me a second. Yeah, that's what I once got. Hold on, let me. Here we go. Okay, this is all right. Salaki. 30. Okay. Okay. Salakia. Once again, because I'm down here. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay. So he that love this is Sirach chapter 30 and 1. He that loveth his son causes him off to feel the rod, causing him to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end. Okay. He that chasteneth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice of him among his acquaintance. Okay. So when you hey man, when you put the rod to your child, he learns. He gets, you teach him. You give him the understanding of what he did wrong. You had that conversation to him why you whooping his ass. The purpose of him getting that ass whooping, you give him that ass whooping, and he gets it understanding. He won't. Hey, hopefully he don't. He put evil away, and he don't repeat it. All right. He that teaches his son grieveth the enemy. Okay, so if you teaching your son the right things of Yahweh Shemal Shah, you're gonna give grief unto your enemies because your enemy, well, so-called white man, hate that. Satan hates that. So rebellious ass son, Satan loves. So Satan smiles at a son that you have that's rebellious as hell, that's not listening, not doing the things you tell him to do. Jumping up in your face, talking shit, want to hit you. Whatever the situation is, Satan loves that, man. Satan. That's what Satan does to get his kicks and shits and giggles, right? But he that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, man. So you make the enemy have a hard, sorrowful heart, right? Because why? Your son is walking in righteousness, man. He's doing the will of the Father. As if you're doing the will of the Father, so shall your son be. As the Father is, so shall the Son be, man. All right. He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him. Right? You gonna sit there for, hey, yeah, my boy, he doing this. Hey, he doing, hey, like fathers do about their sons. They play football and basketball and different shit. But you gonna do that when your son's in the scriptures, man. Because all my bunyam, my bunyam is in the scriptures, and I, hey, man, I relish in them, man. It's a good feeling. Well, not all of them in there. One of them is not, but for the most part, they in the scripts, and hey, man, I'm not relishing that. You know, it's a beautiful thing. Now, when nobody's perfect, we have times they get a little rebellious here and there. I get them back in check. I put the scriptures on them. Boom, and it's we keep it popping. But we here in this sinful ass world, so nothing's gonna be perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I happen to see this video and it about me being a father, and hey, man, and it's like, man, hey, man, if I ever had to deal with that, to that level with one of my kids, man, one of my bunyan, hey, man, nah, man, I can't do that, brother. We're not doing that, you know. But all right, but verse 4, though his father die, right? Now it's a great point here. Though his father die, yet he is as though he were not dead. That's right, man. His father can die, man. If he raised his son in the right manner, and his son done picked up the ways of his father, and he's doing the things the way that his father taught him to do, and his father taught him in the ways of Yahweh Shema Shai, he taught him these scripts. Hey, man, and his father dies like his father never died. Why? Because he's there through his son. And how else is he through? Because we all got the same seed anyway. We bring each other back again, reincarnation. So you still living through your son, man. So though his father died, yet he is as though he were not dead. For he have left one behind. Hey, you gotta have 10 sons, but if one of them, if you get one good one, and hey, boy, lay on every word you say, and he in them scripts like you, hey, for he have left one behind, him that is like himself, man. That's it. You want to leave somebody like yourself behind. Because if you're a faithful follower, Yahweh Shema Shai, and your sons, you should be the same way, man. Your daughters should be the same way. But we chiefly talk about your sons, man. They should be doing the same as you in these scripts, man. While he lived, he saw and rejoiced in him. And when he died, he was not sorrowful. Because why? He knew, like King David. When King David died, he knew Solomon was coming. He already knew he had Solomon. So he was cool. He wasn't sorrowful, man. He wasn't sorrowful at heart because he knew his son was going to do the right thing. His son was going to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. All right. He was going to follow after the ways of his fathers, his righteous fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He was going to do the will of his father, Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right. He left behind him an avenger against his enemies, and one that shall requite kindness to his friends. Okay. So, hey, if your father enemies, your enemies is my enemies. Everybody that Yahweh Shema Shai war against, we war against. Hey, it's the same scenario. Just got to put it to your folks. Because you got to put it to your earthly father, man. Right? So if, hey, man, so if Pop's enemies, hey, man, that's my enemy, man. Hey, that's how it was with King David, King Solomon. Hey, the enemies of King David was enemies of King Solomon, and so forth and so on. All right. Just like the enemies of Yahweh is enemies of Yahushua. That's his father. And he coming back to handle that business for his father. You know? Well, verse 7. He that maketh too much of his son shall bind up his wounds, and his bowels will be troubled at every cry. Okay. And horse not broken becometh headstrong. That's right, man. That shit'll make you cry, because when you don't break your horse, and it's not called, but when you don't break your sons in and teach them the right way, man, hey, they become headstrong. And when they become headstrong, they won't do what the hell they want to do, man. All right, you sit up sorrowful, man. You'll be like Eli and his sons, man. Hey, that's a perfect example. Hey, Eli's sons did whatever the fuck they wanted to do in Israel, man. Hey, what the Lord do? The Lord put them to death. And then how did he put Eli to death? How did he put Eli to death? Eli fell off the chair when he heard his sons died and broke his fucking neck. The Lord put him to death, man. Why? Because he didn't chasten his sons, man. They was going around Yashala doing wicked shit, man. Doing wickedness. They didn't lead, they didn't follow in the law, statute, commandments like their father did. But yet their father didn't chasten them. He didn't get at them, Okay. Eli really did verse 7. He that maketh too much of his sons, man, shall bind up his wounds. That was Eli, man. And his bowels will be troubled at every cry. That's perfect. That's Eli, man. That's how Eli was feeling, man. Because every time you heard somebody come in about his sons, man, that had to, because he knew the Lord was gonna fuck him up. He knew Yahweh Shimon Shah was gonna get his ass, man, for not doing right, man. For not, the king, and really the kingdom got passed over to Solomon. I mean to us, Solomon. Because Solomon was the prophet. At the end of the day, King David was the king, but it was the prophet who was telling the kings what to do. All right. The prophet was more the head, because the prophet was speaking straight out of the Lord's mouth. When the king had to go to war, it was the prophet telling them to go to war. And who to go to war, how to do it, who to kill, who not to kill, who you can take, who you can't. It wasn't the king. Yahweh, Salakia, Yahweh was going straight to Solomon. And Solomon went straight to David. Like, hey, look, this is what I want you to do. Nathan, at a time, after Solomon had passed, but first it was Solomon, man. Nathan jumped down King David's throat. Why? Was that Nathan that did it? No, that was Yahweh Shema was shy, man. And he was chastened by men, man. Okay. Another man had to get out his ass, man. But the Lord used him as his mouthpiece. Okay. For numbering the number of Israel, for taking Bathsheba. Putting his top man to death over some woman, man. All right, verse 8. And a horse not broken becometh headstrong, and a child left to himself will be willful. Yup. Okay. Conquer thy child, and he shall make thee afraid. Play with him, and he will bring thee to heaviness. So you don't give him correction. You know what I mean? You always his buddy, best friend, good old pal. Eventually he's gonna turn around and slap you in your shit. If he don't know to respect you, he gonna slap you dead up in your shit one day. He won't have a fear of you. He won't have that fear of you, like we had a fear of Yahweh Shimei Shai. But if you get to the point where you oh man, that's my dad, my best, that's my buddy. And next thing you know, what your buddy do, he talk shit to you in a minute. Turn around and slap you or something. Now you got to, now you got to try to put it down on. Now it's too late. Because you don't let him from a child talk shit to you from a child, run his mouth. Boppity, 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 boom. You ain't never corrected his ass. All right. So laugh not with him, lest thou have sorrow with him, and lest thou gnash thy teeth in the end. That's right, man. All right. That's right. Because why? Because in the end, he'll turn around and treat you like you just somebody off the fucking street. And that's not what this is, brother. You know? Verse 11, give him no liberty in his youth. Like I said, whoop his ass when he a child. And wink not at his follies. Don't be laughing at that shit. Don't be forgiving when he fuck up and make a mistake. Correct his ass, man. Give him the rod of correction. Give him the rod of correction. Okay? And the Lord tell you that in verse 12. Bow down his neck. Grab that nigga by his neck. Bow him down while he is young. Okay? And beat him on the sides while he is a child, lest he wax stubborn and be disobedient unto thee, and so bring sorrow to thine heart. So that's what happened here with this man. You know, he didn't do enough of beating ass when he was little. He didn't wax him down properly, man. All right? He didn't make him bow down like he was supposed to, man. So what this wicked nigga do? Jumped on his father, man. Put his hands all in his shit. You know, hey, drew his own father's blood. And really, these fool ass niggas don't even get it. He just beating his own self, man. Because you are your fathers, man. You are of your fathers, man. You all bring each other back. You're the same seed line, dumbass nigga. But he can't see it. Why? Because they wicked as hell, man. You beat your father, you beating your fucking self, you fucking fool. You wouldn't be here without that man. Without that man's semen, you wouldn't be here, dumbass fool. All right. Where was I at? Yeah, come read that again. Verse 12. Bow down his neck while he is young, and beat him on the sides while he is a child, lest he wax stubborn and be disobedient unto thee, and so bring sorrow to thine heart, man. Chasten thy son and hold him to labor. Make that dude work, man. Get his ass up, put him in the field, get your ass out there, boy, and work. Learn something. Okay? Least his lewd behavior be an offense unto thee, man. All right? All right, so hey, man, you know, that was pretty much the end of my video. You know, I just wanted to bring that out, you know, so for some edification, because, you know, I know it's a lot of brothers in Yasha today now, they talk against their parents, their fathers and mothers, because their fathers and mothers ain't in the truth. They don't get it. Hey, man, but that's not your point, though, man. At the end of the day, that's not on you. You know, that ain't for you to go tell your, you know, father, mother, oh, you dumb, wicked niggas, and you niggas is wicked. You, because, you know, it was some guys in my group that was like that before. You know, I ain't, you know, they know who they are if they ever see the video. You know, so, you know, you don't put that kind of shit out there about your people because you lack respect, man. You know, you respect the people you only want to respect, but the first people run you upon the face of this earth is your father and mother, earthly, whether if you like them or you hate them, but you respect them because of for what they are, man, because they brought you here, especially your father, man. Both of them, you know, the scriptures tell you to honor both of them, man. You know, hey, the women is wicked, yeah, but she yours, she your mama. Whether you disagree or agree, hey, all right, you know, you just go about your business, man. You go on. You know, you don't do this. You don't come up and jump in their face and get wicked, because the Lord said your ass gonna be put to death. That order's death. Whether if you wicked or not, your life will not be long on this earth, man. You know? So hey, man, for you rebellious ass house of Israel, get your shit together, get your wicked ass kids shit together. All right. Get yourself right, man. And with that said, I want to say, call Lord Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Wakakodash. Hey, double honors, Apostle Elder Great Millstone. Hey, this is Yaquab from YSO. Yahushua, sanctified ones, peace, salutation to all you arcing four corners of the earth. Keep preaching, keep teaching Yahushua the gospel. We're almost out of here this year, 2021. Hastening is coming. Hey, man, this shit is going down. There's a lot of things going on in this world. I just want to bring this video out because, you know, I just happened to see it when I was flipping through. And, you know, and I was thinking about Ma Bunyam. You know, we go through little things here and there. Nothing is perfect, man. But, you know, I see bringing them up in the scriptures was the right way, because if I not brought them up in the scriptures, I'd not know what they'd be today. So, you know, I call Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai for blessing me to bring my bunyam up in the right way. So even if we go through some things, we'll never get that far. And, you know, I'm going to choke them out anyway if we have to, you know, I'll put them niggas to work. Nah, that's not being wicked. But, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, beginning of the day, hey, man, you know, it's got to be love. And if you teach them the right way, bring them up in the right way, and they'll go that way, man. You know? So, hey, with that, I want to say shalom. and Bawaf Dawuda, Kwam Yashal. I mean, and Kwam Bawaf Daw. Yeah, yeah. No, Salaki. I want to say Kwam Bawaf Dawuda and a Ball Salaki. I lost track of my thought. All right, Shalom.